Hello everybody, I'm Alan and welcome to Gardening with COPD. This episode is part 3 in the series Lawn to Garden, and this episode is going to be adding soil amendments, specifically leaf mold and composted mulch, wood mulch. It's really old. So we got like 7 inches of rain in the past 5 days, 5 days, yeah, something like that. And yeah, that's a lot of rain. But I don't have any standing water right now anywhere. But look, we turned this soil over. That's upside down soil, but yet all of those seeds sprouted. They're all morning glory seeds, every single one of them. And that's what's so weird. I got the same problem in every bed in the whole garden. Yeah, and I don't know the source of the seeds. Why are they sprouting? Because it's everywhere. But last year, I had the same problem, but I picked them all, weeded them all, just like this year, I'm weeding them all. So what's the source of the seeds every year? Bizarre. But anyway, back to our thing. So we're going to go over to the compost pile and take a look at that. So, okay, here we are at the compost. This first one is nothing but leaf mold. This one is almost empty, but it has some of the, both actually, wood mulch and leaf mold. This one has a whole blend of all that, plus buried in the middle there is a bale of straw that's probably not composted yet. If we need to, we'll go over there, but I'm going to try to get most of our stuff from here, actually. So, let's get into it. Okay, so we've got a full wheelbarrow load of our compost, and we're going to go and see how it looks in the bed. Okay, so that's pretty much the loamy wood chips with a little bit of leaves, and I went and got it looks good, right? But it's not going to be enough. So I went and got some more that it still has the loamy stuff, but it's got a lot more leaves in it. So we're gonna put that on there now too, and we'll see what it looks like. That mud sure sticks to your shovel, don't it? Wow, it's heavy. Okay, so those first 2 wheelbarrow loads are mixed in, but it's not enough. We got to get some more compost. So I'll be right back. All right, so I just hauled 2 more wheelbarrow loads of the compost that you've already seen, and one load of this partially straw, because It's loaded down with bacteria and stuff, so it's going to break down real fast now that it's going to get mixed in this dirt, and it will help the structure of the dirt a lot. Okay, so here is round 2 of shoveling. So finally got mixing in that muddy mess. We've had like 7 inches of rain in the past week, and it rained me out last night. I had to stop and finish today. It did not get any better, and part of those clumps are because it's muddy, and part of them is because it's muddy. Yeah, but you know what? The more you mix the soil, the smaller the clumps get. And they're just the indicator that you don't have enough organic matter in there to break them up. Or you haven't spent enough time chopping at it. You know, I wish I had a rototiller, just like making a nice pulverized soil. But I don't. I have a shovel and I have a hoe. It's too wet right now to use either one. But we're going to get there. Keep watching. This isn't over. For you, it's going to just be the next scene. For me, several days are going to pass so this can dry out some. It's wet. Thanks for watching. And we're back. So you can see it's been like a week or so since the last clip right before this. And it's dried out some because it was a muddy mess. Everything was just sticking together. But once again, got all these seeds that have germinated in here. Most of them are all them morning glories. Yep. So anyway, I don't have any compost left to add in here. I turned the compost while we were waiting, and I discovered that most all that's left is leaves and uncomposted straw, and it wasn't suitable to put in here. So what I did do is I've restacked it all and wetted it in layers like lasagna, and that should compost pretty good. Now that over there are some pea shells. So yeah, there's that. That's not for today. See, the whole purpose of this bed over here is to plant this. Those little baby asparaguses. And I gotta get them in the ground. They're gonna overwinter here. Next year, if I want to, I can dig them up, add stuff to the soil, and then plant those back. But I gotta get them in the ground now so they can continue to grow. So, with that, let us dig. All right, so we got that all chopped up, dug up, and what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna rake this down. You can see it's all super heaped up, right? I hope you can see that. But so I'm gonna rake this down, and then we're gonna look at it, and some of these bigger pieces, we're gonna try to make this more fine and less coarse. The more you dig it, the more you work the soil, the less clumpy, is that a word, it becomes. Now, I did the initial dig, and then now I've dug it 6 times after, adding organics into the soil to get it to this point. And so we're gonna rake it out and see how it does. To break down this more to a finer consistency everywhere, it's just going to require more digging. Now there's some things you can do on the surface to make it look like you spent all that effort. One of them is hoeing. Okay, another one is time and letting rain work it, and then of course you digging on it. Because all of my beds started out pretty coarse. This is the best one so far as far as starting. You can see over here where the okra is, through the fence maybe, it's pretty fine. But that bed's 3 years old. This is brand new. But we're gonna look at it. It's gonna. I think you'll like it when we get done. All right, so let's do that. And there you go. I haven't even needed to use the hoe. We just raked it out. And you can see how fine that has become. And if you really wanted to, you could plant lettuce in this. Over here, still a little bit clumpy still, but you could hoe that out or rake it some more. The soil is soft at this point, so. Alright, so in the next video, you should tune back in, because we're going to put asparagus into this bed. But that is the, I guess that's the end of this particular video, I think. Maybe not. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.